My name is Jess Morse. This is my work in progress video presentation, March 2023, for my Informing Context Masters in Photography at Falmouth University. In the beginning of this module, we were asked, what is a photograph? And I've been pondering that question ever since. Early on, I think photographs were looked at as a means to capture reality, a way to show the truth. Something that painting had tried to do up until then. You can see Bierstadt's Yosemite Valley captures a tremendous amount of detail. But when compared to Ansel Adams' photograph, you can see that one looks real. But what is real? What does it mean to be real? And can a photograph actually be objective? What does that mean? So I set about to try to create a truly objective photograph. I decided to turn over as many aspects of a photograph as I could to a random chance. I created spinning wheels that would pick direction, time of day, and I created a location randomizer. Within certain set parameters, it would generate an exact location and give me GPS coordinates. Using these tools, I determined a location, a direction, and time of day to shoot, and I went out to see what I would get. All right, we're heading out to our first location. What is the date? January 28th, 2023. Leaving for spot one. Okay, I'm setting my compass now, coming in at northwest. Doing there? I'm not sure. All right, good. Shot one done. But wait, isn't this just what Google Earth is doing? Isn't this exactly what Street View on Google Maps shows you? Now I'm back where I started. Is Google Earth taking a photograph? Does it require a human behind the camera? So what can't Google do? What can't AI do? When the Event Horizon Telescope captured this image of a black hole millions of light years away that the human eye would never see, is it considered a photograph? What about this new technology?
Let's try and darken that up a bit with some cloud. Oh, that's wonderful. What if we were to change all that to rock?
Okay, let's click on rock, and we're gonna replace the mountain.
And let's try waterfall just by pulling water down from the top there.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be great if everybody could be an artist? If we could take our ideas and turn them into compelling images? This technology allows us to create a smart paintbrush so that if you wanted to create a new picture, you can just draw the shapes of the objects that you want, and the neural network can then fill in all the details. If we add a water feature, the network is able to add reflections, not because we told it that, but because it learned it.
That's when I realized what AI cannot do is the selfie. AI cannot turn the camera on itself. What would it be shooting? Circuit boards? The camera itself? What if I pointed the camera back up at the satellite? What if I took a Google Earth selfie? What would that look like? So I got the widest angle I could find, and I put the camera on the ground. I hoped the wide angle would get an entire 180 degrees, but unfortunately, my processor still cut off the top and the bottom of the images. So I had to turn my camera at a 90-degree angle and take a second shot to make the full circle. This way, nothing was cut out of the frame. Back to my objectivity, I didn't choose what was in the frame. Everything went in the frame. I found that wide open spaces tended to lose the illusion created by the round image. The point was to draw your eye to the center, as if you were peeking all the way into space. So I tried to bring more things into the image. I have the camera set up with a bunch of sweet feet around it, waiting on the goats to come down the hill. I quickly realized my goats weren't going to stay in the same position long enough for me to turn my camera at a 90-degree angle and get the second shot. So I decided I needed to focus on things that weren't going to be too mobile. So the plan moving forward is to continue with my random location generator and continue to take shots of Enumclaw from the perspective of the ground looking back up at a Google Earth satellite. Stay tuned in.